Hi, Tom Iselin here, and welcome to First Things First. This is day 11 of boot camp, a leadership guide to building a gold standard nonprofit. Over the past several shows, I've talked about how you can transform a culture of lip service passion into one of authentic passion. And today, I'm going to wrap up the series with a quick summary of some of the salient points I covered. Okay, as you may recall, I ran a nonprofit in the resort town of Sun Valley, Idaho called Sun Valley Adaptive Sports. Some of its board members had tremendous excitement for the mission. The problem was they made lots of noise about the mission they claimed to care so much about, but did little to fulfill it. Like a faucet, it seemed they would turn on their passion only when it was time to talk with donors, secure a partnership, or bring on new board members. But it was all talk. It was lip service passion. It took 2 years and a tremendous amount of resources to replace the Adaptive Sports Board and to transform a culture deeply rooted in lip service passion into one of authentic passion. Can you imagine how much time, energy, and money Adaptive Sports would have had available for programming, fundraising, and operations had it not had to direct all these resources to transform its passion? Luckily for Adaptive Sports, things changed and we survived. Most nonprofits with lip service passion do not change. They flail and flounder to the point where funding dries up, people leave, and the mission wilts like a flower that's been starved of water. If you want to be a high-performance, do-something nonprofit, authentic passion must be front and center in the hearts and minds of everyone connected with your nonprofit. It must be one of your structural and philosophical cornerstones, and it must be one of the first stones and one of the most stable stones you put in place. As I said, the success and sustainability of everything your nonprofit does ultimately depends on it. If you're a startup nonprofit, it's easier to establish a culture of authentic passion early on. You can include it in your bylaws, outline it in your statement of purpose, and hire staff and nominate board members with track records of authentic passion. Well, if you're an established nonprofit, you have your work cut out for you. You need to change your core documents, inspire staff and board members to change their ways, a huge challenge, and change the style in which you manage people and run operations. It will be like remodeling a home while you're still living in it. Expect the process to be messy, inconvenient, cost more than you budgeted, and take twice as long as planned. The good news, once you've remodeled your nonprofit, an authentic passion becomes a driving purpose. Profound things happen. Money flows from unexpected sources. Volunteers offer limitless gifts and talents. Businesses shower you with donated services, and reporters call you to write feature stories. Most importantly, there becomes a steadfast commitment and a Ferris wheel of excitement by everyone connected with your nonprofit to do something and work with a pressing sense of pride and excellence to fulfill your mission and to share their experiences with infectious enthusiasm to all they know. Lip service passion becomes full service, authentic passion, and everyone walks the walk with honor, humility, and gratitude. It's nonprofit bliss. Well, that's it for authentic passion. Tune in next week when I kick off a new bootcamp series on how to create a unifying culture, a do-something culture. And don't forget to write me. Ask me a question or tell me what you would like to see on the show. Until next week, create a great day. Hoo-yah! Here with another episode of First Things First. I have some new friends here in Hollywood who are
Nate,
Carly, Iselin.
and even though they don't know a lot about First Things First, they're very excited to learn more. Tell me what would you like to know?
you know, I don't know not one thing about First Things First. I just hooked this man up with a car charger for his iPhone.
Exactly, which is why we can do this video.
Boy.
So again, do what's right for your nonprofit, not what's convenient or easy. And join me for next week for another episode of First Things First.